All right, Shalom. It's a brother Quashab coming back at you with another lesson. Now, before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. In peace, blessings, and salutations be to the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel. And may you endure to the end, Lord willing. All right, and Lord will, I'm able to upload this video. All right, if not, I'll just have to find another way. But I just wanted to get into a quick lesson, just going on our vow to keep, okay? Because when we crossed over to the camp, all right, when we came into this truth, all right, we ultimately made a vow, okay, to the Most High to serve him, okay, to actually, what people know in the Christian world is put God first. Well, we actually made a vow to do that, okay? We actually made a promise to the Lord that, through sickness, health, all right, whatever it may be, that's distractions, all right, spiritual attacks, all right, dealing with demonic thoughts and dealing with demons themselves, that we would, continue to serve him no matter what, right? So this is, an epistle to Akim, is just to know, hey, we got to keep our vow, all right, at the end of the day, the vow that we made, and Lord willing, he allows us to keep that vow, all right, because, like some brothers say, it's blood in, blood out, all right, we were brought in through the blood of Yahushua Mashiach, all right, and if you were to fall out, the Lord will require that blood, man, all right, which is why you have to pray, all right, according to Psalms, the 51st chapter, that the Lord cast not the Holy Spirit away from you, all right? But it shouldn't be too long. It should be real quick, because I just want to get into this account, all right? And probably got one or two precepts after that, and a little commentary, all right? But we're going to jump straight into it, right? Now, this is the word vow, okay? In the online etymology, it says a solemn promise, okay? A promise to a God, all right? And we know we made a promise to the God, all right? The Most High, okay? The King of Terrors, okay? The creator of kind of lost my train of thought, all right? But the creator, okay? It says a solemn pledge, dedication, that which is promised, all right? A wish, a desire, longing, prayer, okay? To promise solemnly, all right? And you get the point. And it's the final one. It says one who offers a sacrifice, all right? Which is the point, pretty much of this lesson. One who offers a sacrifice, all right? As it says in, let's see. We can get it in Romans 12 here, all right? In which our bodies we sacrifice our bodies week in, week out, okay? We sacrifice our time. You see, those are the biggest sacrifices that we can, keep here in Babylon the Great. All right. Now it says Romans 12:1, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. All right. Our bodies are living sacrifices, man. We go out to the highways, hedges, all right. We teach this word, okay? We're ultimately making our bodies a sacrifice, man, And that's that one who offers a sacrifice. That's the one who makes a solemn promise, all right? Oh, it says the solemn engagement to devote oneself to a religious order or life, to bind oneself, all right? And we know that we're what? Prisoners of hope, man, all right? We are in spiritual prison until Yahushua comes and sets us free, And Salakia, we in a physical, a mental prison, all right? But we've been made free spiritually until Yahushua comes and makes us free mentally too, all right, physically as well, all right, because he's coming back to what, set at liberty the captives, man, all right. But let's get into this Judges, all right, Judges 12, I think it's 11, Salakia, all right, because with Jephthah, all right, which is you see with the commentary here, it says, what can we learn from the life of Jephthah, all right, who was one of the judges of Israel, all right, one of the sons of Gilead, okay? Salaki, all right. Now, let's jump to the point. Salaki, just the point is in 34, all right, but I just wanted to get the point when he made the vow, the actual vow. Yep, this is Judges 11 and 30. It says, and Jephthah vowed a vow unto the Lord Yahweh and said, if thou shalt without fail deliver the children of Ammon into mine hands, then it shall be that whatsoever cometh forth of the doors of my house to meet me when I return in peace from the children of Ammon shall surely be Yahweh's, and I will offer it up for a burnt offering. So he made a vow, unto the Lord that, if you give me this victory, all right, in this battle, hey, when I come home from the victory, I'm gonna sacrifice the first thing I see that comes, out of my house to meet me when I return, right? Now, not knowing what that vow to be, okay, this is the promise that he made to the Lord, all right? This is what he offered as a sacrifice, all right? This was his solemn engagement to devote himself, all right? In which he made that promise, okay? He made that pledge, okay? Now it says, jump down to 34, it says, and Jephthah came to Mizpeh unto his house, and behold, his daughter came out to meet him with timbrels and with dances. And she was his only child. Beside her, he had neither son nor a daughter. And it came to pass, when he saw her, he rent his clothes and said, alas, my daughter, thou hast brought me very low. All right, let's get this in the NLT, right? Might hit a little harder, right? So Judges 11. Right? And so I start at 35. It says, and when he saw his daughter, he tore his clothes in anguish. Oh, my daughter, he cried out, you have completely destroyed me. You've brought disaster on me, for I have made a vow to Yahweh, and I cannot take it back. You see? So he knew that, according to Ecclesiastes 5, right? Let's go there right quick. Ecclesiastes 5 and 4, it says, when thou vowest a vow, okay, so when you promise a promise, okay, you make this solemn promise, all right, you offer this sacrifice, it says, unto the Most High, defer not to pay it, for he had no pleasures in fools. So when you make a promise to the Most High, all right, like what brothers say, counting the costs, all right, whether you have sufficient enough to build the tower, all right, for what man, sit it down now first and count the costs, all right? Let's get that real quick, because I kind of butchered it. It's Luke 14 and 28. It says, for which of you intending to build the tower, sit it not down first and count the costs, whether he has sufficient to finish it, okay? And when you come into this troop, all right, when you want to cross over into this camp, into Great Millstone, all right, when you want to follow the true men of the Lord, all right, you have to actually sit down and count the costs, all right, and weigh the options and know if you are ready to go through if you're ready to enter into the game, all right? Because when we liken this on the sports, all right, Jake, you liking being on the other side is being on a bench, all right? But when coach tell you, hey, it's your goal and it's time to get in the game, when Yahweh Shai ultimately puts a spirit on the elder brother or the head of your camp, all right, to ultimately bring you in, seeing you fit to endow on this journey, all right, you get in the game, all right? But you're not gonna get in the game, all right, if you don't know any of the plays, all right, you don't know any of the formations, you're gonna say, yeah, coach, I ain't study all my plays, all right? You're gonna count the cost, because if you get in that game and you make a drastic fuck up, all right, excuse my French, right? What's gonna happen? You ain't gonna get in the game no more, man. So that it's just an analogy of making a promise, all right, or keeping something that you can't keep. That's why I say when thou vowest to vow, defer not to play it, because the Lord has no pleasure in fools, man. All right, only a fool would just jump into something willy-nilly and not really know what's going on, not really knowing what they're a part of, all right? Not really knowing the end-all be-all, all right? And knowing what can truly come with this, man. Only a fool would do that, okay? Ecclesiastes 5:4, when thou vowest a vow unto the Most High, defer not to pay it. So when you make this promise to the Most High, all right, you have to pay it, okay? You can't take it back, all right? You can't take it back. You can't say, this is not for me. I can't, I can't do this no more. I didn't know this would take up so much of my time. I got this to do. I got that to do. Nah, defer not to pay it. All right. Ecclesiastes 5:4 in the NLT, it says, when you make a promise to God, don't delay in following through, for the Most High takes no pleasure in fools. Keep all the promises you make to him. You see? So you got to keep all of those, that main vow, all right, and any other vows you make, within your own self, man. All right? You got to keep them all right? Because the Lord not unrighteous to forget our works, our labors of love. So why would you be unrighteous and not keep the promise that you made to him? You see? It says, verse 5, it is better to say nothing than to make a promise and not keep it. You see? So if you're not ready to get in the game, hey man, nothing wrong with that. You making a wise decision. All right? If you know you're not ready to get in the game, right? Going back to that analogy, But I'll finish out the judges, and that's pretty much it, right? Right, so verse 36, it says, and she said unto him, my father, if thou hast opened thy mouth unto the Lord, do to me according to that which had proceeded out of thy mouth. For as much as Yahweh had taken vengeance for thee of thy enemies, even the children of Ammon. All right. And she told him straight up, hey, father, if you have made, in the NLT, if you have made a vow to Yahweh, you must do to me what you have vowed. For the Lord has given you great victory over your enemies, the Ammonites. All right. Which, you can read 37. All right. Read the rest on your own time. Right. And she was in the right spirit, man. All right. Because of the victory that the Lord had given him, she was so happy to see her father again, because he could have killed Jephthah and all of Israel, all right, during this time of going to war with the Ammonites, man. But our people were in their right minds back then, you know? But, you know, that's pretty much the point, man. You know, I ain't gonna keep harping on it. You know, when you make a vow, just keep that vow to the Lord. All right. And as it says in 1 John 5:3, his commandments are not grievous, man. You know? So, you know, I don't want to this out. This was edifying, man. Till the next time I say shalom.